In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do the Cayo parico heist effectively as possible. Even after all the nerfs, Cayo parico was probably the best way to make money in GTA Online. And I'm going to show you all the steps to get the most money quick as possible in this video. For the first mission, you're going to want to fly toward the Venom. It's usually around the top of the map. You're just going to kill the guys around the area. And then you're just going to hop in the plane and fly it up toward, so there should be a marker on the map, and then you get to the Cayo parico island. And the first thing you want to do when you get here is you're going to run toward this building over here, and then during the back of the building you're going to want to take a picture of the stuff on the table, because you're going to be able to break in there and rob that when you're on the heist. You just take a picture. You're usually hoping for coke or gold because those give you the most money. When you send that to Pavel, there's a forklift over here that you're going to want to go into. And then you can drive it over, and you're going to want to pick up this box that I'm about to show you over here. And then you're just going to want to drive that into the wall. And then when you drive it into the wall, you can climb up top of it, and there's a little spot with more loot. So you just mantle up, go into the box, mantle over here. And there's two more things in here you can take a picture of and send to Pavel for extra money when you're doing the heist. And then you're going to want to come down here. You're going to want to walk all the way over here, follow this exact path that I'm taking. And there's another spot here. Now you don't need all of these because you're only going to probably loot 2 or 3. So if you get like 2 things of coke or gold on the first one, you can just skip that part. You're going to want to run to this dirt bike. Make your way into the island, and eventually you're going to get here, and this part is a little difficult. I made the map a little bigger so you can see, but you want to make sure that none of these guards are lined up to your point of view. And then you're going to drive in, and then you're going to take a right on this little fence gate here when there's no one looking. Then you want to take a left here and drive across the road. And you want to be careful because sometimes there's like patrol driving on the road that you gotta be careful of, and then you gotta wait. Then you want to make your way in through here. Want to drive over this way, come down to this road here, go into these bushes so the cameras don't see you. Then you want to drive up this hill. You get to the top of this hill. You can climb this tower if it's not on the ground, and there should be a little server box like this somewhere. Could be up top or down below. You just gotta look around until you find it. This hack is pretty simple. You just gotta combine these 3 things until it reaches the number on top. Usually I mess around with it and then see what numbers I get for each one, and then just try different combinations until you eventually get it, and then you'll eventually get it. Then after the hack is done, you'll be able to look at the cameras on the app in your phone. You just gotta open up your phone and go to that purple app and just start scrolling to the right 2 or 3 times. You can skip everything because if you're doing this solo, you don't need to look at the other stuff. You just need to go and see the main target. You just go to the basement. Unfortunately, I got a ruby necklace. The best is the ruby gem. That gives you the most. But this is better than tequila. Tequila is the worst. And then after you do this, you can look at the secondary targets if you are doing this with more than one person. But if you're doing the solo, you don't need to do it because you're not going to be able to get into those rooms. Now there is a little vault that you can get in the main room. I'm going to show you right here. It's on the left there. And you can go in there, and it can be anywhere from 25 to 100k that you can get added on to your total when you finish the heist. After I get out of that box, I like to climb to the top of the tower. And I like to parachute over to another spot where there could be more loot, so just in case you didn't get coke or gold from the beginning. Usually it's not worth it, but you can go over here. You just gotta glide over this way. And then there's like a little hut right here you can go in. Just make sure you don't get caught by the guard. And you can go right in the back. You can take a picture, and I got lucky, so I got coke, and I just took a picture of it and sent it to Pavel. And to get out of here, you can just run up to a guard, they'll catch you, and you'll teleport back to beginning. When you're back here at the beginning, all you have to do is walk up to the plane, and it will give you a option to leave, and then you'll land at the airport, you just call your mechanic, whatever, get your vehicle, and go back to your submarine to start the next prep. Back at the submarine, what I usually do is I just go from top down. I recommend getting the long fin as your entrance vehicle so you can go to all the points and get all the other loot. And get the long fin. For this setup is pretty simple. If you have an oppressor or a sparrow, it will make it easier, but you don't need it. And you just leave your submarine. When you get to the police station, there's going to be a whole bunch of cops there. That's why you just take them out. That's why I recommend an oppressor or a sparrow. Just land here, kill them all. After you get to the police station, there's going to be trucks marked on your map that you're going to have to go to, because you got to pick up the boat that's on the back of that bed there. And you just got to bring it into the police station when you get the truck. You just go up here. There's going to be guys surrounding the truck. You just got to kill them too. When you get the truck, you just connect it to this bed here and just drive out with it. Now if you do have a wanted level, you can hop out of the truck and blow yourself up, and then the wanted level will be gone, but they won't take the truck. So you just walk back to the truck and get in it and bring it to the drop-off location. And then for the next setup, you gotta grab weapons. You can have two different spots for this. One is Merryweather HQ, which is kind of the annoying one, and it's the one we're gonna do in the video because it's the one I got, and it's the one you get the most. And there's one where you just gotta go to a spot in Los Santos. When you get here, you just gotta kill the people around the Avenger and go in. And there's gonna be a few people in there you're gonna have to kill too, and then you just walk to the back and get the weapons. And that's it. It's just the long part of this mission is following the helicopter from Los Santos all the way up to the top of the map. But after you do that, it's pretty simple. You're done, you just bring that back. The next setup is gonna be a cutting torch. You just gotta go to a construction site that it marks, and you gotta find this box with a blue torch in it, and you just go and pick it up, and then you bring that back. And the next setup after that, you gotta go to a warehouse. There's gonna be guys in here that you have to kill, and then you gotta make your way to the back, and there's a laptop that you gotta hack, and that will lead you to another building. So this hack in this laptop is pretty simple. You just gotta press X on your controller on the red letters, just spell something out, and it's a pretty simple hack. And you just make your way over to this next building, and you just walk to the back, and you pick up the finger cloner, and you just walk out, and you make your way back to your submarine. When you get back to your submarine, you can start the next setup, which go another safe house. This one, there's going to be a bulletin board somewhere you got to take a picture of. And you got to make sure you take a picture of the whole bulletin board. As you see, I tried multiple times here and it wouldn't work for some reason. You just got to back away a little bit and make sure you get the whole bulletin board in the picture. And Pavel will tell you where to go from there. You just go to the mark on the map and you kill the guys that are there, and then get the weapons and then bring those back to your sub. And that is going to be all of the setups done. And now I would recommend entering from the main dock. The exit point don't really matter, and you'll see why. And also buy suppressors for your weapons. So if you do kill anyone, then it won't alert the guards, because we're going to do the whole thing silently. And then you just pick your outfit, don't really matter what you pick. And then start the heist. Now, first thing you're going to want to do when you get into the heist, if you're going to go to the main dock, if you're getting the stuff from this building, drive straight ahead, but if not, just make a left. You want to make sure you get your boat somewhat on the land so it doesn't drift too far away. Just make your way to this building from earlier, and you want to make sure there's no guards around, obviously, and then cut into here. And if you're taking the stuff on the back, that there's a guard there, and if you make too much noise, he sometimes gets alerted, so just be careful of that when you're picking up stuff. You just pick all up stuff, and then you go back to your boat, because you don't need to be here. And of course it drifted all the way there, you know. You just swim to your boat, and then when you get on your boat, you're going to want to drive it back around and go over here toward the airfields. You're also going to want to make sure it doesn't float it too far, so you drive close as you can to land. And you're going to want to kill this guard here. Make your way in and repeat the steps from earlier. You want to grab the forklift, pick up the box, and make your way up top to get the stuff in there. And if you want to get the bottom one, then you get the bottom one too. But I didn't get the bottom one because I got cocaine from the main dock. You swim back to your boat. Now you want to make your way to the main spot. We're doing the drainage tunnel entrance, which I didn't show in this video on how to unlock it, but you can probably look up another video and find a way. And you just want to follow this path that I took here across the island. Don't worry about the boats around, they don't alert the guards. Just go in here. You want to dive underwater and go to this drainage tunnel. If you don't have it unlocked, when you're skating at the island, you just go to it and take a picture and send it to Pavel, and it should be an option to do when you go to do the heist. So you just cut down these green spots like so, and you'll get in there. And then you just swim in and you press a button to confirm the entrance when you get in there. And you'll end up on the back of the compound when you get in. And now here, you want to be fast. You just want to, as soon as you get in, you want to run. And you want to run up these stairs. You want to take a left. You want to run through this corridor. Take another left. Take a right here. Jump up on this and just keep running. Then you want to wait for this guard on the stair to turn away. You want to run up here. You want to run here, take a left, take another left right behind this guard, he won't know you're there. And then when you get up here, take another left. And then when you get up here, you want to hug this wall right here. And you want to wait for this guard to come down. Now you can go up there and skim past him, but like you got to do it really quickly, so I don't recommend it. And you just run past up here. You go to here on the left. You want to grab the key card on this desk. And the safe is here on the right. You open it up, and usually I get like 50k or so. You can get up to 100k and as low as 25k. You come here and do this thumbprint hack. Stuck on the thumbprint hack, there's a little image here on the right that you can use to help do it, and I'm doing a little demonstration if you want to pause the video and look at the image. After that is done, you can make your way down to the basement going into this elevator. You're in a basement, break into the cell in front of you, go to the glass cage and grab the main target. Once you get the main target, you can go through the elevator again. If you have a key, you can go a different way, but this is the way I recommend. You run down the stairs the way you came up, going past all the guards. You don't have to kill anyone at all in the compound. At all. Then you go here. Go to the right, make sure that guy's not going to see you and run past him. You can kill him, but you don't need to. As you can see, I was hesitating there to see if I was going to kill him or not. And then you walk here. You go up through here and you're going to exit through this gate. Now there is some guards here that might see you, so you can kill them. I killed one of them. Then you come over to the gate and you confirm that as your exit. When you're out of the gate, run over this guy on the dirt bike, kill him. Hop on this dirt bike, and you're going to want to turn around and go this way over to the helipad. And there's another guy here that you can kill. As you can see, I messed up and alerted the guards, but it don't really matter too much. You're going to want to head out on this little peak over here, and you're going to want to jump into the water and start swimming away from the island. Because there's a glitch in the game where you just swim away from the island, and it counts as you escaping from the island, and you'll be able to complete the heist easily. Instead of going on the main route and going through a whole bunch of guards and probably dying, you can just simply go here. Now there is attack boats that I will watch out for, because if they do hit you, you do lose value, but it's not that big of a deal. And yeah, that is how you efficiently do the Cayo heist. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.